I hope y'all are having a little less hectic of an eating than Let me try that one more time. Let me try that one more time. I hope y'all are having a less hectic evening than I am, because holy hell, oh my god. Apparently Thor, for some fucking reason, decided to come in and just, you know, crash my electricity into oblivion for about, I don't know, it might have been an hour. I'm not 100% sure how long it was, but I was I had this little setup. I was gonna use a hotspot. I was gonna use a wireless charger from my phone, and then I was gonna use like a hotspot on my phone, um, to then give me internet for as long as my computer could stay on. At It's at 73% now. So that was the rig I actually had set up. Um, and yeah, I know, right? Right out of the gate, right out of the damn gate, I like forget how to English properly. Um, you think as somebody who's loved writing her entire life that I would be good at it, you would be wrong. Oh my god. Ugh. No, no, not internet problems. Although I guess technically speaking, yes. Um, my power. I had a really bad storm come through, like an hour or so ago, um, and it knocked my power out. Like it was a nasty sucker, um, and yeah, so I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to actually stream because I can't stream on StreamYards, not with my phone. My phone's what is it? What are you? What phone? What are you? You're a Galaxy S7. I got this thing like over 4 years ago, I think. Um, it's an older phone. It's a pretty old phone. And phone life, I guess you could put it. And it doesn't it would not be able to handle stream. I've tried it before. I've tried StreamYards before on my phone. It does not work. It does not function well. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I would try to silence. No, no. If anyone's trying to silence me, it's fucking Thor, the asshole. I'm always giving compliments to how much I love thunderstorms and how much I love the rain. And then you know what he does? You know what he does? He just comes in, and after I give him a butt ton. Wow, I'm just censoring myself for no reason. An ass ton of compliments. He comes in, turns off my electricity. Uh yes, yes, I am a strong, independent woman. Yes. Of course. I should have just powered the electricity back on, through how stunning and brave I am, just by existing as a, woman on this planet. Um, speaking of that, oh, burning bridges. Burning bridges is kind of an interesting concept. It's kind of like this idea of, um, yeah, either you have had like enough is enough and you just kind of like end relationship with someone, um or like vice versa, right? um and it's very interesting. I've had like, numerous throughout my life. I've more so had bridges burned than I've actually burned them. um so I was thinking last night, about what I was going to talk about today, and it thought kind of hit me. Um, Hollywood's been burning bridges with its um, with its customers. It's the fan bases of these franchises. I've never really thought about it in that way before. Like they've basically broken up with us, I guess is the best way to put it. Uh, right. Technicality, yes. Um, it's like we're having this really weird like breakup between the fandom, the people who love the fandom, and then the people who own the fandom. And it's like this weird breakup type thing. Um, it's very weird. It's a way to think about it. because we all feel so hurt by it, you know, because we formed this, we formed this relationship with this IP that's meant like the world to us, right? And we've watched these movies 1,000 times, the TV series, we've bought like all these, you know, this merchandise, um, and then they kind of just shit on us. So it's like I know it's been talked about like the abusive relationship between like how they're treating us, like the customers, the fans, or as they like to put us, the consumers, because we just want to, because they just want us to consume product and shut up while we're doing it. So it is very much an abusive relationship, while also they are breaking up with it. Um, it's it's kind of an interesting thought, like psychologically, how this affects everyone. It's a group breakup, basically. Um, and I was gonna dive more into that. Of course, the power going out kind of sit me on like my kind of what I was thinking about and everything. Kind of totally got interrupted, and that train of thought just went off the planet. Uh, and I was looking through Twitter actually, um, just briefly like checking in on it, and of course I saw the Oscars thing, right? Um, and holy hell, have y'all seen this? Have y'all seen what the Oscars have done? Have y'all seen what they went and did? It's kind of like they did what we all thought they were doing. Um, oh my god. No, no. See, they wait until after I'm done the stream, because I didn't have any dislikes on the last video, and then like magically 4 dislikes popped up because I always add the previous video in my description. Um, so like when I'm not looking at it, 4 people decided to come in and dislike it. It's like, okay, I don't care. You sent me something. Where'd you send me? Oh, you sent me. Okay, you sent me on Discord. May the bridges I burn light the way. Brilliant. I love it. Oh my god. Hey, I don't know. I mean, it counts the same. I really don't care. I just think it's funny. It's so funny to me. It gets me a good laugh. But anyway, so I was going to talk about that whole psychological aspect of that. Um, and yeah, the Oscars thing happened. My electricity thing happened, and you know what? I would treat y'all to this. This is funny. This is real. I hope this is a meme. I hope this is fake. I hope to God it's fake. I don't think it's fake, but I hope to God it's fake. Because this is so awful. I don't think I've seen anything this bad since the BBC. Like that, I don't remember if it got leaked or if they like sent it out. But they're like diversity and inclusion bullshit that they were doing. I haven't seen anything that bad. I haven't seen anything as bad as that since I've seen this. So, or is that revert? No, shut up. You know what? Whatever. The, the electricity thing threw me off my groove. Just, I'm a professional. I promise I'm a professional. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let's do this. All right. Please tell me y'all have seen this. This is insane. Oh, by the way, when I started talking about dislikes, my audience dropped like 4 people. That's hilarious. Oh, hey! Well, thank you for subscribing, my dude. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, have you seen stuff about the what? Oh god. But why? Why is that in fashion now? What? What the hell? Oh no. Oh my god. Talk about 4D chess, right? Trick people into thinking segregation is the thing you want. when that was something that people were fighting against for years in the civil rights movement. What a 40 chess move to trick people and brainwash them into thinking that it's not racist to make segregation okay. No, the Oscars haven't. When was the last time y'all watched the Oscars? Like, I'm not kidding. Not like as a meme, but like seriously, because you were actually interested, sat down and watched the Oscars. Because I can tell you when I did that. Last time I gave a shit about the Oscars when they finally gave Leonardo DiCaprio a fucking Oscar. Like that poor man, that poor man was like robbed for like years. Um, and he finally got one. And that was the last time I gave a shit about it. Ugh. It's sad. That's really sad. I know. Oh my god. How do you do that? How do you unironically that seems like a 4chan meme, but I know it's not. How do you unironically make people think that segregation is the anti-racist thing to do? How do you do that? I don't Oh, that's funny. God, that's hilarious. That is so fucked up. Alright, so the actual document, I think I actually did retweet the actual document earlier today. I thought it was a meme. I really thought it was a meme. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was a meme. And I thought it was funny because it was a meme. I retweeted it. And then I found out it wasn't. And I'm still hoping it is because holy Jesus. I just oh no. Well, because they've ruined them. There's no purple, they've totally ruined them. They actually just like way to make one of the most prestigious awards, right? An Oscar, like the most prestigious award in acting. Way to make that as like a career choice, like the highest thing you can possibly get, irrelevant. Like not just irrelevant, but like it's almost shameful to have one. You know, it doesn't mean anything because they took all of what it takes to get there away from it. And just these things that are just so shallow, such a shallow way to look at a person. It's just by like their outward appearance. Um, holy Jesus. I, ugh. It, I just don't imagine, right? So it's like the equivalent in acting to get an Oscar. Like, imagine if they just started handing out awards to like certain races. Like, oh, well, for like the Olympics, right? So you work all your life to like get to this point in your career. And like I'm a former athlete, so it makes more sense to put it this way. I don't know about anybody else. Um, but if you work all this as hard as you can to get to this point, and they don't judge you by how well you do on like your merit and your talent and your skill and how you perform. They judge you on whether you're a woman, like what your race, or your man, like what your race is, your sexual orientation, like all that kind of stuff. That's how they judge you. It's like, well, then what was the point in me trying so hard to get to this point? If you're not going to judge me on my performance and my merit, like what was even the point? Exactly. That's why it's so insulting. Because you are actually disincentivizing people to work hard and give a shit. That's what you're doing by judging people and making it so that this is all that just these surface level shallow as fuck things are the only things that people care about when it comes to getting something like an award. It's you're not giving people a reason to actually work hard. You're just not. Oh yeah, no, right. We're about to get into that. Oh, it's funny. Oh my god. It's funny because there's, like, actually at this point, no I don't know how you could read this and not laugh, or at least think it was a joke when you first read it. It was like, remember the what is it called? The New Warriors or whatever? Like, I literally thought that was a joke. I didn't think that was real. And what's sad is it's getting to the point I can't hardly see parody but the difference between parody and real life anymore. Like, I follow The Onion, which is a parody news account on Twitter, and I have to stop myself sometimes from retweeting them, thinking it's real. It's like, oh my god, it seems like the lines between what's real and what's like just making fun and being ironic is so blurred at this point because the parody has become real life. You want the article? But this thing, the Donnie into Comics article, I can do that. I usually I put my sources in my description, and I actually didn't do that this time for some reason. I'm sorry. Here you go. Here's the article. Gotta go. All right. So, Oscars announced films must now meet inclusion standards to be eligible for Best Picture. That is so wrong. I don't even. What's even the point? Like, it was already corrupt because I think there had been enough rumor circulating, and I think we all kind of knew that they kind of bought their way into Best Picture. Because I don't know about y'all, but it's been very like anytime I hear what the Best Picture is, it's usually this movie I've never heard of. You know, like I've heard Parasite's good, but I never heard of that until the Oscars. I never heard of that movie. Um, so I've heard it's a good movie, and I do plan on watching it at some point. But it's like I don't even know. It's so frustrating to have these movies that you don't hear about, and there's like, oh, this was the best thing this year, but it's like, but I've never heard of it. And how do I know it's the best thing? Because how do I know that this wasn't just paid for? Someone didn't just gift you enough things and the judges enough things that they could actually, that they make that judgment. Oh, you think I need Brie Larson to help me? Well, Brie Larson wants to pop on. Brie Larson can pop on. No problem, my dude. No problem. Oh my god. So the Academy of Motion Picture. Oh yeah, I'm not. What is BAFTA? What are BAFTAs? Is that a British award? Hold on a second. Is that a British award show? Oh, yep. British got there for. Yep. Touche. British got there first. Well done. All right. So there's now so they announced that the films will now have to meet specific criteria of diversity and inclusion in order to be eligible to win Oscar for Best Picture. That is going to be a train wreck. That's going to be a funny train wreck, but it's going to be a train wreck. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if that's something to brag about. To be perfectly honest. Oh my god. So we know that. Hold on. I'm going to actually, and I'm going to put this in my description. And I just threw it out there in the chat. If y'all actually want to read the whole thing, I want to get to, and this is, hold on a second, actually, before I keep interrupting myself. So starting in 2022 and 2023, they have to submit a confidential Academy inclusion standard for, imagine. Oh, imagine. By the way, Joker would be totally like doomed. It would have been doomed. Oh no. It's a white male. Oh dear. Run for the hills. Oh my goodness, we can't handle it. In 2024, the threshold for Oscar eligibility will be raised and require films to meet 2 of the 4 standards. So, kind of like what we've been thinking has been the case for a while now. They actually are just coming out and saying it, which is, again, funny. You could be an FBI special agent. Are you trying to secretly tell me something, Ad? What are you doing? Oh, why? Why did I get a convert? No, stop it. Stop with your nonsense. Stop with your Cal Tech art style that needs, God, it needs to go away. Okay, well, I'm amused by the damn ads now. Oh, this is a glorious stream. Okay, this is okay. I'm glancing over this and my brain is shutting down reading this first sentence because it's so word salady. There's so much word salad. Oh, good lord. All right, I'm gonna give this my best shot, y'all. Okay. The aperture must widen to reflect our diverse global population in both the creation of motion pictures and the audiences who connect with them. Says this douche nugget, who definitely doesn't have something up his butt. The Academy is committed to playing a vital role in helping make this a reality. Yeah, they're just the aperture. Fuck me. It's, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like, you know what this word, this sentence, these two sentences sound like? It sounds like somebody who's typing out a paper and there's like a page limit. And so they just start, it's like all the shorter words, they just like hit and throw in synonyms for that so that there's more letters so it fills up more of the page. The aperture. Fuck you. The aperture. Fuck off. That's a ugh. Okay. That's a photography term for those who don't know. Must widen to okay, I'm gonna try to translate this from pretentious asshole down to normal human being levels. All right, we're gonna do this. The aperture must widen to reflect our diverse global population in both motion and animation and the audiences. Okay, so we must show that there are more than just white people on this planet in both the, you know, literally on the planet in in creating movies and in the audience. Oh, that's funny. Oh my good lord. Do y'all see this? Do you see this? The ads are making fun of me now. Do y'all see this? I literally just got an energy. That's got an energy ad. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so he's just saying, hey, there's more than white people on this planet, and we want to show that within our movies, and also like to cater to the audiences. It's like, okay, um, if you just give me good storytelling and characters I could connect with, I could give a fuck less, really. I really could give a fuck less about what they look like. I don't care. Just, make sure they're competent and I don't know, give me something entertaining to watch. What? How hard is that? That's such a fucking asshole-y thing to say. Holy hell. Apparently they are. God damn it. I also have an Alexa, though that's probably not helping. Go away. Can I exit out of here? Go away. I don't want an ad. Shut up. Go away. Can I report you? No, I can't. I can't report it. There's no exit out, so I'm getting like you know what? I have a sticky note now on my screen so that I don't get distracted by this. This is what I get for doing. Oh my god. Oof. Rude thing. Distracting me. That's what I get for having ADD, right? This simple as fuck thing is just distracting the hell out of me at the moment. Ugh. All right, standard A, on-screen representation, themes and narratives. My themes! Gotta get the themes in. I have no idea. I think it's funny though. Do you wanna come on? You can come on if you want. Feel free, my dude, if you wanna come on. Just let me know if you wanna come on. Help me read the new standards, the new tiers of of, what we're gonna be movies are gonna be judged on now. Yep, my themes, my themes. Oh my god. So, see if he wants to come on, and if you wanna come on, we will do. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Rip, the tribbles do not have representation. Oh no. Woo! We did it! We did it, boys and women and women. The women that are in here? Yes. We did it, everyone. We have been disliked. We have done it. We have accomplished something fantastic here. It must have been, you know what it must have been? It must have been my, yeah, fuck, you wanna come on? Hell yeah. Let's do this. I need some semblance of sanity because holy hell. Here, hold on a second. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually just on the StreamYards, and StreamYards does not tell me like what like my dislike and like bar is. I don't know. Probably both. Probably both. Oh my god. God damn it, Mark. Mark, you know what? I am hungry right now. I don't need you sticking ideas of KFC into my brain because that sounds delicious right now. That sounds absolutely delicious. Although I do feel like that's a joke that I'm missing. I totally feel like that's a joke that I'm missing out on. Hold on. I gotta wait until until Josh comes in. Or Bree, whichever one decides they wanna pop on. Uh Is that a joke? I feel like I just missed out. I'm totally missing out on a joke. Um, all right. Yeah, well, I mean, is there sanity in this? I have the first one up. There's 4 of these. I have the first one up on the screen. Does this look sane to you? I'm serious. Does this look sane? Dude, nice. You know, someone once told me that you are not a real YouTuber until you get a dislike. So, ta-da! Let's see. Yeah, no, I really don't care. I don't care what people. I don't what people look like. Generally speaking, um, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm really just. I just don't care. It's not something I really judge people on, like at all. Now, if you go full asshole, I might do a little ad hom and kind of insult a little bit because I get angry. But no, I don't judge people because of what like their race or their sex or their sexual. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I really don't care. Ugh. Chris, I swear to God, like I can hear that jingle. I can hear that jingle in my head now. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, thank you so much. I mean, uh, it used to be sane. It used to be like this high place. That used to be this place where, like, that was the peak, right? That was the Olympics. That was the best of the best, right? and now it's just this it's just like this wasteland. Uh, oh yeah. No, I see. I'm a horror fan. Like in science fiction too, and a little bit of fantasy is cool. I mean, but horror is like my main thing, right? Um, and it is just like I don't care. Half the time I'm rooting for the villain anyway. So if it's a cool villain and you've made me dislike the characters, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up rooting for the villain. Yeah, well, blame Mark for that one. That was Mark and Chris both of y'all. Both of y'all got me craving. Mark's got me craving KFC, and now now Chris got Clobberdines wanting Popeyes. That's hilarious. Alright, so like, do y'all see what I'm talking about with this first standard? I haven't read it out yet because I want it. I want to. Oh, of course, I'm about to.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready for this?
Sure, why not?
All right. I'm not kidding when I say that I thought this was a joke. I did because this.
I have an acting background. I don't put anything past these people.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do have an acting background. Oh, rip. Rip. Your Olympics just became a joke. I mean, not that it already was.
They've been a joke for years.
But they've like officially come out. You know? It's
Yeah.
like, oh hey, by the way, guys, we don't actually care how good your movie is. It's like, oh, okay. So why am I bothering? Oh no, we went and triggered Mark. Oh no. No.
Yeah, it just goes to show, because when we first met in this chat today, I gave him a compliment, and then he just read at me. So we're back to being enemies, I guess.
Mark, where are your manners? Come on. He complimented you. Come on now. Oh my god. It is something special. All right. Standard A. Now there are 4. So ignore the Best Buy flashy commercials if you can. Oh wait, hold on. I can actually exit out of this one. Haha. I have defeated you. I have defeated both. We are fine now. All right. We are good. I have defeated the
Mark is fully triggered.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, we have fully triggered it. That is a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rock is wearing a Mark suit.
Yeah, but I was defending Rock, so I would really feel stabbed in the back if that was the case.
I'm guessing it is Mark and then.
Okay. Yeah.
They go out on a limb. Thanks, Mark. Alright. Oh, well, I didn't defeat it for long. The ads are back. I think it's Rock. Rock is bringing the ads back. Oh no.
I love bounding into comics, but
yeah,
there are too many ads.
Yeah, that's my main problem with them. Like, I understand, hey, you need to make money. I get
you got to pay the bills somehow.
But, and I guess it is partially my fault because I don't have ad block. Because, well, I mean, I'll forget. Let's be real. I'll forget that it's on, and I want to give these YouTubers that I love. I want to give them their AdSense. So, let's see. All right. Standard A, on-screen representation, themes, and narratives. By the way, I think I'm already triggered that they did not put an Oxford comma. How dare you? That is already triggering.
John F. Trent, you should know better.
So rude. I'm already triggered. To achieve standard A, the film must meet one of the following criteria.
Bum, bum, bum.
A1. Lead or significant supporting actors. At least one of these lead actors or significant supporting actors is from an underrepresented an underrepresented racial or ethnic
subfuck. Okay.
A something. It's an underrepresented subfuck.
mean, a subfuck is part of Hollywood, but whatever.
It's also it also falls under the other underrepresented race and ethnicity. I identify with that one.
Oh, in Hollywood, that is not an underrepresented group.
Yeah, well, neither are anybody else on this. So, like, whatever. I don't know. Why don't people just let people choose what job they want instead of forcing them into it? Because I don't know about you, but I've had jobs I don't like, and I'm not that motivated to do that job really well and go over and above it because I don't want to do it. So
yeah, pretty much.
So like when you force somebody to do something like that, it you don't bring out the best in them. You don't inspire them to be the best that they are. So yeah, Asian, Hispanic, Black, and Middle Eastern, Native Hawaiian, or other Pacific. Okay, I didn't know Hawaiians were their own race. I guess technically they are.
Yeah, Polynesian.
Technically, yeah. I've just never heard them called Native Hawaiian. I guess, yeah, I've heard Polynesian. I've just never, it's like, well, Hawaiian, to me is just like, well, that's just the name. I don't know. Like, what Native Hawaiian is that's such a broad thing to say. Like, that doesn't tell me anything about the person's race. Wow. That doesn't tell me anything.
Again, and the thing is, I point to Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Sisko was not the black captain. He was the captain who just happened to be black.
Yeah, no.
It's like, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
It's like, he wasn't just his. He was also a widower. He was a warrior. He was a cultural icon. He was a spiritual man. He was a single father. All these elements played into who Benjamin Sisko is. He wasn't just the black captain. I think it's disgusting that we're trying to go back to pigeonholing people like this. Like, you have to play the gay character because you're gay.
Or, in Ruby Rose's case, not gay enough. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, it didn't help that they cast a twig who got hurt during, the stunts and they paralyzed the production assistant because they're clearly not a well-organized group.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god. What they did to Ruby Rose was kind of disgusting. Actually, it just was disgusting. Would you like to take this one? The general ensemble cast?
Okay. A2.0, whatever. General ensemble cast. At least 30% of all actors. Okay, so are you going to be counting every single person in every frame to determine this?
Yes, and literally every. Oh my god.
At least 30% of all actors in secondary or minor roles are from at least two of the following underrepresented groups. Women? Women who are the majority of the world's population.
Yeah,
okay.
like 52%. That's
something like that.
Yeah, so no.
Racial or ethnic group, LGBTQ+, people having cognitive or physical disabilities or who are deaf, that's a physical disability, you morons. Or hard of hearing, which is okay. But why doesn't that fall under physical disability?
What, deaf or hard of hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that literally is. That's a physical. Okay, well then why aren't blind people up here? Because that's a physical disability. I don't.
Oh, breaking news from Mark. He can't voice Rock anymore then. Because he doesn't represent Rock.
Oh no. Oh no, he's not enough Rock. He's too much human and not enough Rock. The representation would be wrong.
Now, if Mark ate more iron in his diet, would that count as making him more rock-like?
No, he just needs to start eating rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Get on that, Mark.
Or, nope, he just needs to visit Medusa, and then he can represent Rock.
A bit drastic, but okay.
I mean, or get one of that stone disease they got in Game of Thrones.
The less said about Game of Thrones, the better.
Yeah.
I'm still not over that.
Oh my god. You know Daenerys is my favorite character, right?
I was team Danny for quite a long time. And I could have totally bought her going mad at the end if they had set it up properly. But that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, it is. And oh no, we are assuming how Rock identifies. Oh dear.
Oh no, we need to cancel ourselves.
All right, canceled. We need to be canceled.
Yeah.
Rip. There we
go. But seriously, so at least 30% of all actors. Okay, what if you're telling the story of Leif Erikson?
No.
Okay.
No. That's the answer. No.
Okay.
Well, if you want Best Picture, no. This is like, okay, so this is the bullshit that they're pulling, right? It's like, we're not telling you can't. That you have to follow these.
But if you want awards.
If you want an award, then you need to follow this. It's like that. We're not telling you gotta, you have to, you should. We are just going to incentivize you to do exactly what we're telling you to do. That's kind of a. That's the political way to do that. Not that this has anything to do with politics or anything like that. Of course not.
So in order for your movie to be considered for an Oscar, it has to have a storyline based around these things too?
Yeah. So A3,
really?
The main the main. This is what I keep telling you.
This is crushing creativity.
Yeah, this is. I really thought this was a meme. No joke. I'll be happy if it comes out that this is a meme, because this is the death of creativity in Hollywood. The main storyline, lines, theme, or narrative of the film is centered on, and by the way, theme is something that people can have different perspectives on.
Exactly. It depends on your perspective on things.
So you're literally going to be arguing over something that's subjective. Like there are objective ways to judge a film,
sure.
and art in general, but that's a more subjective thing. Not entirely. When I said it's more subjective, because you can argue different themes or what something, like if you want to go deep analysis on something. Like how many times did you have to like analyze stuff in English where you had to? There's like 12 different ways you could.
Oh sure.
Something.
Well, the amount of times in college I had to read Hamlet and analyze that play to death. It's like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that to me, because there are some that you can just say are blatantly incorrect theme-wise, but there are some things that you can argue on because of its subjectivity. Let's see. Yeah, so it has to be, the film is centered. So it's centered on one of these. So like the movie theme / narrative, the main storylines, oh my God, is centered on a theme to do with this, which is not a theme. Tell me a theme of woman.
Colin P. Smith has a good point.
These are facts. This is true. 2016 Ghostbusters is well known for being the bestest movie of all time.
I chuckled once during that movie. It was so painful. It wasn't even just a laugh. It was a chuckle, just a huh. And that was it. That's all it got from me.
Oh yeah. He didn't even get an LOL. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I don't painful. Know. Okay, I can't name a theme of women. I can't tell you that. Narrative-wise, all right, but it's like, okay, so what do you want the narrative?
This is the story of a woman who gets ice cream and watches soap operas with her cat. How brave and stunning.
So apparently Thor didn't appreciate that because it just thundered really loud. So, oh no.
Oh, so the storm's still by you. Okay.
Apparently, it just announced its presence again. It was like, oh, hello, you thought I had left you. Not at all. Not today.
I am a toxic male.
Apparently. Rude. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Before I even... These 4 words. Diversity and Inclusion Summit. What are you having, a fucking camp? Celebrating this? What the fuck is this? Oh god, what is a summit to do?
And here's the thing. People who aren't racist don't have to announce it all the time.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I don't actually have to like go around and talk about this thing that doesn't mean that much to me because I don't think very much of it, like at all.
Colin, oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Oh, he's not wrong, but yeah.
Okay. To achieve standard B, the film must meet one of the criteria below.
Oh yeah, there we go. Peak wokeness. Bye, Mark. Have a good one.
See you, Mark. B1. Creative leadership and department heads. At least 2 of the following creative leadership positions and department heads: casting director, cinematographer, composer, costume designer, director. I love how the director's like most halfway down the list.
Yeah, right. So the most important person in this list is the casting director.
Yes.
It's like, oh. Yeah.
Oh, we know why. We know why.
Well, this is what their job's going to be. Right?
Director, editor, hairstylist, makeup artist, producer, production designer, set designer, sound, visual effects supervisor, writer are from the following underrepresented groups.
I like that the writer's the last one. That's the least important person. It's the fucking writer. Fuck. Oh my god. Damn it.
Snort 4, I think.
Oh my god. That's so perfect.
Women, racial or ethnic group, LGBTQ+, people with cognitive or physical disabilities, or who are deaf and hard of hearing. At least one of those positions must belong to the following underrepresented racial group or ethnic group. You want annoying smug, I can do it.
No, it's just because, like, that's exactly, like, I know that's what they talk like. No way. Or, oh my god, at least one of these positions must belong to the following underrepresented racial or ethnic group. There are those 2 options. There are no other options. Oh my god.
Asian, Hispanic, or Latinx?
Latinx, I think, is how they like
Latin, okay.
I don't know.
Black or African American, Indigenous Native American or Alaskan Native, Middle Eastern or North African, Native Hawaiian or other Pacific Islander, other underrepresented race or ethnicity.
You know what I just realized? Apparently, if you live in North Africa, you're not an African American.
Oh, no.
You came from North Africa, you're not African American.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that?
That's hilarious. I guess not, because I just don't give that much of a fuck. Apparently. Hey, look, someone else got their power. Yes. Nice. Oh god. All right, let me do this.
And again, if they just cast, or if they just simply hire a black female hairstylist, that meets one of the criteria. and it's the hairstylist. It's not a huge. It's an important part, but it's not a huge significant part.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just checking, ticking boxes off of checklist.
It literally is.
Do we have our black? Yes. Do we have our whammon? Yes. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, like that. I think I don't remember if I did it last week. I think it was last Wednesday when I talked about these people in Hollywood treat these these races and genders and sexual orientations and religious backgrounds. They treat this like trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you have one of these? It's like, look, I got this secret ultra rare trading card. This one right here.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, right. Stick it in my movie. It's like, how do you like me now? It's like that's basically what it is. It's like they're just using people as like for bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's kind of like, it's also like that group of like wine moms that like passive aggressively talks to like tells each other like and brags about how their children's accomplishments are. Yeah. Well, Susie learned 3 languages in 2 days, and she also got like 100 on her last spelling test. So it's stuff like that. It's oh my god, it's literally reality television. We've become reality television.
And I forget if it was on Loki's show or if it was on with the Valkyries earlier, but someone pointed out that Hollywood started out as people leaving the main entertainment industry that was on the East Coast, and they wanted to get away from them. And now it's having the opposite effect.
There was I'll be honest, apparently I was not aware. There was a major, but I think of movies, I think of Hollywood. I didn't know there was an Easter Coast thing.
Oh no. Well, I mean, way back when the film was just starting out, there were production companies in New York primarily, and that's also where a lot of the actors were because of Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And then when restrictions started coming down as to how they need to do their their films and stuff like that, like, no, this is a brand new art style. We're gonna leave and do our own and create our own studios out west.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Huh.
Yep. And now, a little over 100 years later, people are now leaving Hollywood to seek creative freedom.
Yeah, indie films, at the Sun Festival, whatever. What is it? Like these little festivals, these little movie festivals that come along. Although those I've heard those are getting really bad because they're like super pretentious, like straight out of film school, like up their own ass. Like
whoa.
What?
I'm just reading this next part here.
Oh, I thought I was like, oh no, I triggered him. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I actually wasn't listening to you.
Fuck you! Fuck you! All right, moving on, you asshole. All right. Anyway. All right. So B2, other key roles. At least 6 other crew, team, and at least 6 other crew, team, and technical positions, excluding production assistants.
Why?
Because fuck them. Or from
including production assistants.
We only want white people fetching our coffee.
You're closer than you think.
Right. Or from an underrepresented, I cannot say this word, from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group. These positions include, but are not limited to, first AD, gaffer, script supervisor. Well, that explains a few things. All right. Overall crew composition, at least.
Crimson Mist brings up a good point.
Ooh, what? Hold on.
So if you are Caucasian living in South Africa, do you count as being from, being in
African American? Yeah, that's something I have brought up before, that I would
Yeah.
love to see somebody who came from South Africa that was white, just
I know
be
several
like the
people from
next
South Africa
big
that are white.
no, that are, like, big they're, like, the next big movie star, and, like, they have to start talking about how they're an African American in Hollywood, and it would just destroy them. It would just destroy them. Um, so, I'd love that. Or, ever meet an albino black person?
Mhm. Well, I haven't, but Becky has.
That's what I'm saying, is like, hey, like, again, people are more than just their skin color, so
Exactly.
dumbasses. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, yep, Chris is probably right.
Mhm. And again, this is assuming that the Oscars are even going to be around in 2024.
Yeah, like, I genuinely don't know how they're not just
I mean, no one has cared about them for a long time, and
yeah.
this year has proven to several people we don't need Hollywood to entertain us.
No, I can entertain myself all by
Exactly.
myself, okay? I am like I get bored easily, but I'm also, like, super easily
Mhm.
entertained. So, you know.
Yep. B3. Overall crew composition. At least 30% of the film's crew is of the following underrepresented groups: women, racial or ethnic group, LGBTQ+, people with cognitive or physical disabilities, or who are deaf or hard of hearing.
Oh, no.
Again, are they going to literally count every single name in every single credit and pull up their picture?
Yeah, that's so racist and, like, sexist and, like, homophobic and,
Can
it's
you
like,
guess who is your production assistant black?
"Are they gay? How many gay people do you have? We need to check this off." It's like, what the fuck? That does no First, I think isn't it, like, technically illegal for your employer to ask those kind of things?
Mm-hmm.
Because 'Cause you're not supposed to be able oh my god,
Well,
you're not
I've
supposed to
heard.
discriminate on
Well,
things like that. Oh my god.
well, I've heard California is trying to remove those laws,
Oh, yes.
but it's like, but the, you, you're making it easier for people to be racist. Then don't you
Yeah.
understand that?
They are being racist, that's the problem. They just don't consider
Yeah.
white people a race that can be racist. By the way, we're gonna look these people are gonna be total fucking assholes because we live in this era of the internet where the internet does not forget. And these stupid people are just blabbing all over the place about how, um, about all of this, how all this racist bullshit against white people. It's like, yeah, about I'm guessing 10
Oh no.
years.
Reverse racism.
No.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no, racism is racism. You can't
Yeah.
change the definition of the damn word.
Oh, right. Their pronouns will be in their bio. My bad. I forgot
Oh, of
about that.
course.
Yes, Twitter will now be. God damn it. I do occasionally love Twitter, but man, it just makes me. I can't get over the diversity and inclusion summit.
Must
It's the funniest
achieve
thing.
both criteria. Okay.
Uh,
Let's have both of these things.
I love this part. This is amazing because this like ensures that like in the future this will happen too. This is kind of ensuring it because your apprenticeship and your internships are kind of your entryway into a lot of jobs.
Mhm.
That's how you make connections and start networking, and especially in Hollywood of all places. That's like you need to network. You have to know people.
Well,
So
they're trying so hard to get rid of the casting couch, so they need to replace it with something.
yeah,
And
something
and
worse.
this is their show pony to try to convince people they've gotten rid of it. It still
Yeah,
exists. That hasn't changed.
no, I don't think it's ever going to
Oh,
change.
of course not. And the whole thing of I can't believe that this was happening in our industry. That's complete bullshit.
Shut
Everyone
up.
knew it was going on. I
It's like
I
sorry.
saw a movie from the 1950s that talked about the casting couch.
Yeah,
It
this
starred Rue McClanahan from the Golden Girls, and she looked exactly the same when she was a young woman. It was a little weird.
yeah, it's not like this is okay. It's not like people don't know. When everyone knows about something, it's not a secret. It's kind of quote unquote an open secret, something
Mm-hmm.
that people just know, but they don't do anything about. So everyone in Hollywood knows about this. Everyone knows. I said the things we've known about Hollywood is like the tip of the iceberg because they wouldn't let the really bad stuff get out.
Oh no.
So, like, you think it's horrifying what we know now
Mm-hmm.
is happening in Hollywood? Like, just wait. One day, someone's going to investigate it. I don't know when. I don't know who that palsy person's going to be, but
Mm-hmm.
they will crack.
I mean, I never, tried my hand at going into Hollywood or anything like that, but I have a friend who did,
Oh, no.
and he has told me, "Oh, I got stories about that place."
You have the tea. Oh, no. He has the Hollywood tea.
So, yeah, he came back just going, "I can't believe what that town goes through."
Yeah.
It's like, tell me stories. I want to know the horrific details.
Right. I want it all. Give me everything. Man. Ugh. Standard C. Industry access and opportunities. To achieve Standard C, the film must meet both criteria. And I don't think I did this for A, so hold on a second. A memento. I think, was it one? Yeah, it must be one of the film. Okay, so we have one for B, and then, but it must be both for C. So
you must have paid in apprentice or internships.
you'll not, yeah, that too, which I really never assumed that was a thing. For everything. The job I have now, I didn't have an internship. I just got really lucky and like put my application in, and the person who's hiring me liked me, and I fit the qualifications, and yeah, so I didn't go into the internship thing. I've known people who do that. I never did that. The film's distribution or financing company. I'm sorry, my bad. The film's distribution or financing company has paid internships or internships that are from the following underrepresented groups and satisfy the criteria below. Women, racial or ethnic group. Just blanket. Just it.
As long as you're not white, because that's what they
mean. As you're not white. We cannot have white people. Oh my god. LGBTQ+.
What if you're Jewish? What if you're like a white looking Jew? Would that count as an ethnic group, and therefore you could get the internship?
Well, Jewish
or
people,
or if you converted to Judaism, you can then call yourself a Jew, right?
It's
So
Jewish.
This is where things get complicated.
Yeah, let's get complicated because it's like Israel's not like an ethno state, right? Because Jewish technically is a religion, but it's also passed down through the mother, so that technically makes it ethnic. Like
there's an ethnic Jew and a religious Jew. Yeah,
so it gets complicated. So I have no idea. Notice how they're not even remotely touching on religion. Which, bravo! At least you did something right. But that's also assuming.
Well, they didn't realize that they forgot it.
Yeah. This is just the first draft. It's the first draft. Pure Hollywood. People with cognitive or physical why is that separate? That is bothering me now that you pointed that out. That is a physical disability, asshole.
People are deaf, have a physical disability at not being able to hear.
Yeah, it's not a mental or a physical disability. Your ears are not physical things. Something wrong with your ears is not a physical disability. It is not a physical, and it's not a mental thing either. It is a separate spiritual. Your ears are spiritual beings.
Oh, okay. So if you're deaf, you can then become in tuned with nature and thus regain your hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay, I'll be sure to mention that to my deaf friends.
Yes. Obviously.
Well, I'll yell it at them very loudly.
Yes. That should get your point across to them. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, I did. I got my job based on merit. I worked really hard and I got it. I know. Oh no. Oh no. He said the M word. He said the M word. We must now cancel Chris.
Oh, rip Chris.
Rip.
What if someone self-identifies as one of those groups?
I mean, there has been, hilariously enough, there's been people that have come out and saying that they're like different races or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how, okay, so oh my God. At this point, like, what the fuck's even the point? What is it? Like, how they want trans, the transgender thing, their ideal situation with that is that, like, you can look exactly like your gender and just walk around and do that. And at any point, you can say you're a man or a woman. That's basically what they want.
Man.
Yeah, that's the ideal, like, utopia that they want for trans people. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of people in Hollywood, especially straight white people, all of a sudden started to identify like that so they could keep their jobs. Because they can't prove otherwise, right? There's no way to prove that. And if you do try to talk to them about that, you will be labeled as transphobic. That's a thought crime, that's a hate crime, that you're trying to get this person fired because this, this easily can flip back on you, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Really
because when you rely on the honor system, basically, there's going to be issues.
Yep.
The last time I had jury duty, the person on trial was Latino, and when they were like filtering out, all the people to be on the jurors, he asked if the would his race influence your ability to judge him fairly? And I thought for a very brief second, if I just raise my hand, I can just leave home. No one would know.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I didn't, because it wouldn't matter to me. But at the same time, I do remember thinking that, like, I could just raise my hand. This room of complete strangers will think I'm a racist, and then I can just go about my day, because I was missing work and all that. So
yeah, just do a little hail.
They know.
Throw your arm up, do a little hail, bounce. All right, we're done here. Anyway, totally. Oh my God. So how hard of hearing is hard of hearing? Is there a percentage? Yeah, I know that's such a vague statement, but the whole point of this is to be vague. It is vague. Also, what's going to happen when eventually white people become the minority? Whoa.
Well, then it will be justified because of the horrors that we've inflicted on the world, right?
Yeah, sure. We can.
Yeah, okay.
Go with that.
Yeah. No other ethnic group has ever done horrible things to each other.
Yeah, it's like literally everyone's race on this planet has done something awful.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't need logic. We don't need like actual thought put into any of this. We don't need that. That's why we just have racial or ethnic group, which I thought was kind of technically the same thing, with very like varying different, similar but not exact. So it's kind of like, so if you don't fit in a racial group, you can go ethnic group. Well, Why is it or? Why not and or? I don't understand. Whatever. Anyway, I will never ever get over the fact that this is like not a physical disability. That's amazing. Okay. All right. So we have this long thing. If you would like to read it.
Okay.
And then if you want to, I think I did 2 in a row. So if you want to read the next one too, that's fine.
Sure.
Yay.
The major studios/distributors are required to have a substantive ongoing paid apprenticeship/internships inclusive of underrepresented groups, must also include racial or ethnic groups in the most following departments: production development, physical production, post-production, music, visual effects, acquisitions, business affairs, distribution, marketing, and publicity. The main... Oh, it's moving. Oh, goodness.
Hold on, dear sir.
All right, there we go. Okay, pish posh. The mini major or independent studios or distributors must have a minimum of two apprentices, interns from the above underrepresented groups, and at least one from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group in at least one of the following departments: production development, physical production, post-production, music, visual effects, acquisitions, business affairs, distribution, marketing, and publicity.
Yes.
I'll switch to my other snobby voice.
Do it.
C2. Training opportunities of skills development crew. The film production, distribution, or financing company offers training and or work opportunities for the below-the-line skill development to people from the following underrepresented groups: women, racial or ethnic group, LGBTQ+, people with cognitive or physical disabilities, and who can't hear.
Yes, a spiritual disability of not being able to hear. God damn it. That is the funniest thing. This is by far the funniest thing because it's so stupid. Holy hell in a handbasket. Oh. Oh my god.
You okay?
I'm
What?
blown away.
Why is Aragon charging? Why that screen? Why do we have that screen of Aragon charging?
I don't know. It's better than what we had, right?
Well,
which was the thing we're reading.
That is true.
I don't know. There's white people. That's why. There's white people in this shop. That's why.
Okay.
I have no idea. What the hell's happening?
You know, I actually just watched EFAP at 93, where they watched the video of the guy discussing how bad the Lord of the Rings movies are, and how he's just wrong on every single point.
I haven't seen that one yet. I keep rewatching the Rise of Skywalker review because it is by far one of my favorites. It's one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, it's some nostalgia critic wannabe who is saying how the Lord of the Rings movies are not very good, and he is shockingly wrong on every single point.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. That's a hard thing to defend, is saying Lord of the Rings ain't that good. That's a hard stance.
I mean, he legitimately asks, why don't they resurrect Boromir like they did Gandalf?
Okay, Gandalf doesn't know how he got resurrected. All right, he's not exactly. Yeah, he's literally.
He's a wizard angel man. The rules don't apply to him the same as everyone else. No one else.
Not from this world. Like, technically speaking, there you go. That's why. Why? Because he's technically not from this world. technically.
And if I remember the books correctly, because Sauron betrayed his oath, Gandalf was sent back with the upgrade to kind of take his place. If I remember the lore correctly, I'm sure people in chat will correct me if I'm wrong.
I haven't read the book. I have the books. I have them right there. It's a nice little collector's edition. But I haven't read them. But I do know that. I know that for a fact that Gandalf was like an angel, because I was actually curious. I was like, why the hell did he come back? So I actually looked it up because I was curious. They don't explain it in the movie. They're kind of just like,
No, not really. They keep it kind of vague.
it's like, yep. Anyway, it's like, okay, well, that doesn't tell me anything. Why the hell? It's like, oh, he's like
that's a squirrel.
kind of an angel. It's like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. Sorry, we started talking about good things. Our apologies.
I'll send you a link to that episode.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I have not watched that.
He's shockingly wrong on every point. It's amazing. Oh, is it my turn or yours?
Oh, technically, I guess it's mine. Oh my god, it's mine. Oh no. Okay. All right, we're doing this.
Do it, girl.
All right. Oh my god, we're gonna do this. Oh, this. So we don't have a one or a both. It just has to do this.
Oh.
It will do this thing. Oh, is it only one? Oh, it is. Oh my god.
Okay, we're almost done.
We're at the end of the thing. Oh my goodness. Standard D, audience development. That's how on earth can you? Okay, no, already no. I've read your title and I'm already rejecting it. All right, no. How you can control who the fuck comes sees your movie? You can have somebody with like a little, something. What is it from Family Guy? I think it is, where it's these colors are allowed. This is not. You must sit against the wall of shame. White person. Like, oh my god. What the hell? Marketing. Oh, that's something. I like analyzing marketing. That's something I actually found interesting in college. But because there's a lot of at first I love psychology. And there's a lot of psychology that goes into marketing. So it kind of like I accidentally fell down that rabbit hole of kind of loving it. So how you market things is so incredibly important. I think I've actually even done a stream where I've talked about movies that have mismarketed and their movie, and as a result, it's like ruined the audience's experience. But yeah. So all right. So not only are they getting into the movies, they're actually getting into the marketing, which is okay. They already overstepped the boundary, but like, thank you. But the this is way too far. This is like insanely too far. You're now telling people how to market and advertise what they're doing. Good Lord, oh my god, Brie Larson was a fucking guinea pig, wasn't she? She was like their trial run of this shit. Because Loki and I on Monday we were talking about what Scarlett Johansson was saying and how that sounds straight like somebody from the studio just wrote it down and she memorized it.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Because that doesn't sound like something she would say. Not that I like know her speech patterns or anything, but it's just like that doesn't sound like a human being would just off the cuff say that. That sounds memorized. That's a line. Someone gave her some line to read. That's just I don't whatever. Anyway, representation and marketing, publicity, and distribution. The studio and film company has multiple in-house senior executives from among the following underrepresented groups. Must include individuals from underrepresented racial or ethnic. That's the same. Shut up. Stop. That's so dumb. That's. You're repeating yourself. You're being redundant. No. All right. Underrepresented groups. Okay. That according to you, obviously, that does it must. Or are they saying you can choose from this, but it must include underrepresented racial or ethnic? Is that what they're saying? I think that's what they're saying. Because that doesn't make sense. It sounds redundant. Yeah. All right. On their marketing, publicity, and/or distribution teams, because fucking hell, that matters so much. Your skin color matters so much of whether you can do your marketing job correctly or well. It matters so much.
So if they hired a gay Asian woman as the head of the truck drivers that go out into the field to deliver stuff, would that count as meeting your in-house senior executive for distribution?
I don't know. They'll probably make up something because this is like. Do you remember a while back they had that movement in Hollywood where it was like so many, or not Hollywood, it was like so many CEOs were supposed to be women. So they would just like
Vaguely.
put women up in CEO positions just because they were women. Again, like if I
Not
found
because
out,
they earned it, but because they have a
because they have the vagina. That's it. That's all that apparently qualified you to be that. It was like, okay, well, not only are you putting someone in a position that isn't qualified to do that, which is basically just mentally and emotionally tormenting them day in and day out because you're asking somebody who can't do the job to do a job, and that's just that they're gonna burn out and they're gonna crater. It is going to ruin their mental and emotional health by doing that. So not only are you going to be doing that for however long
there's a difference between pushing yourself and stretching what you can do to spreading yourself out way too thin before you're ready. There's a huge difference between those.
Yeah, no, if a woman earns her position as a CEO, good on her. Sure. There's reasons. There's usually reasons why women have a tendency to not go for the CEO position. That has a lot to do with wanting to be a mom, and it's very difficult to be a mom and a CEO because CEO requires like a lot of free time that you don't have when you're a mom. And generally speaking,
like 8-hour work weeks and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's there's a reason they get paid so much money, really. And so there's reasons.
These people don't want all that work; they just want the job and prestige that comes and the money that comes with it.
Yeah, they want the accolades without the work. That's which is I can't. Everything's a give and take, right? So like, if you're going to make a lot of money, generally speaking, it's not going to be a job that either everyone can do, or that anyone really wants to do. Or it's dangerous.
Oh my God, if we decided to ever make a movie and we just made Mexican Iron Man a producer, we meet all the check boxes, don't we?
Holy hell, we do. Oh, we did it. We did it, team.
There we go.
Yay, we did. Okay. Here we go.
Then we can get all the awards.
All right. We can get it all. We did it. Yay, team. Oh my God. Oh my God. I sorry, my brain is being fried right now because like this is so anti-progress. It's reverse. So, yes, we are just throwing this bitch in reverse and putting the pedal to the metal. It is insane how people think this is okay.
I mean, I think of the words of Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech, and and I Have a Dream, and how this is the antithesis of that. Like, these people are being judged by the color of their skin and not the content of their character.
Yeah,
that's sad.
Along with other things too, like they are literally just being judged by like these basic something that like the most basic, and I mean just surface level, shallowest things, right?
Oh, Dark Monkey Orath gave you a drive-by hugging.
Oh my god. I was staring at the article. Oh no. Where's the drive-by hug? Where is my hug? Yay! Have a good night, my dude. Thank you. Yeah. Funnily enough, I don't think the stream is appropriately named anymore because I changed what I was going to talk about. But in the same instance, I do think it is appropriately named because Hollywood is just they're burning their own bridges of like integrity.
Oh God, yeah.
This just it's one thing to say something's happening. It's another to actually have like a fucking document bullet pointed that you can hold up, and one that they're just like, look, we did it, and you're just like, oh, this is exactly what we said.
It's over now. Good for us.
We did it. We defeated the racists. Oh my goodness. And I don't know why they would do this. This seems to me it's
generations now. We've had, instead of people going about in the world and having little jobs and then discovering that they have a talent for writing or acting and then going to Hollywood to try their hand, after they've gained real world experience.
Mm-hmm.
For the last like 2 or 3 generations now, it's been people in Hollywood and just they're in that world constantly. So they don't know how to relate to regular people anymore.
Right. I mean, they are people have talked about this before, the Hollywood bubble. It is very prominent. And it's something that, you have people like Brie Larson that grows up in. And it's almost sad. Like, I almost feel bad for her because she's like this innocent, like, watch Unicorn Store and then think of it as... No. Watch the EFAP mini. Watch the EFAP mini. It's funny, right? You can be saved by the wall of protection that Mahler and Rags gives you.
I'm so excited they're going to be on Friday Night Tights this week.
What?
Yeah, Gary announced that yesterday.
All right. Oh, do I have plans on Friday? I would have plans. I might have plans on Friday. I don't know.
Well, now it's going to include you with your friends watching Friday Night Tights.
Obviously. Yeah, I'll just drag them along. Yeah, you know how I told you about EFAP? And y'all thought that was a weird name, and I was just like, yeah, but it's funny. Well, we're gonna watch it. Yeah, that's the only reason I want y'all to come over to watch it with me.
Do you have like 15 hours you can kill? So we're gonna watch like these guys mocking a video.
Yeah. It's possible. It's like a 40-minute video, and it's gonna last 24 hours. Let's go, team. Let's go.
Well, the Lord of the Rings one is an hour and a half video that they spend 9 hours on.
Yeah, that's about right. Holy hell.
Anyway,
I gotta tell you, man, it is. It's kind of weird. It's like a nice thing to actually have like this is something they're proud of. This is exactly what we've been saying. But at the same time, it's like, this is not just what they're doing now. This is what they're going to be doing for the next 4 years. It's insane. It truly is insane.
Well, and again, I don't think the Oscars are going to be around much longer because I haven't watched them in a long time, and I don't know anyone who does. Even my friend who who was in Hollywood for a little while, he only checks the results on Google now. He doesn't watch it.
Yeah. So. All right. Oh, that was That was hilarious, actually. That was amazing. Thank you for coming on. I know, kind of just like threw it at you. I know you were joking, but that was really fun.
It was just a joke, and you're like, "Oh, you want to come on?" I'm like, okay.
Let's do it now. Yes, we shall do this now. Oh my god. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I am tired and I am hungry. And
Me too.
so,
Hashtag me too.
yes, hashtag me too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe is that the representation that Black Widow wants? Hashtag me too. I'm also hungry. Let's do it. That was a really bad joke and did not deserve a laugh whatsoever. But anyway, so thank y'all for watching.
I gave you a pity laugh. Is that all right?
Yeah, I gave myself a pity laugh too, honestly. So anyway, I will be seeing y'all here on Saturday.
I have no idea when Loki is going to be putting me on or anything like that.
I have no idea. I might just fall in like for the whole time, just like crash into StreamYards.
Well, hopefully your internet will hold up and you'll actually be able to be on the panel.
Yeah. Stupid thing. You know what? It was DC's fault. That's why. Yep. They somehow infected.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. The StreamYards
we will blame Ezra Miller.
Yes, StreamYards was working fine earlier that day, and then just the thing just died. Like I kept trying to come in, and it was just like no.
So it was StreamYard, not YouTube or anything?
No, it was StreamYard. Yeah, no, I was trying to get in, and I was trying to stay on, and
it seemed like, if I remember, you were like in the chat pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, no, so it wasn't YouTube. It was StreamYard. I was like trying to stay in. It just the connection kept failing.
Weird.
Like, at one point, I moved into my closet where my router is, sat right next to the router, and it still kicked me off. So I have no idea what was going on with StreamYard.
Weird.
And I'm sure at some other point in the day I could have jumped on, but like at that point it was like, I'm just gonna lay in my bed and I'm gonna eat some food. I'm just gonna listen to this and I'm gonna comment in the chat. Oh.
No, I was about to say maybe it was like server issues, but then you wouldn't have been able to get onto YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea.
Weird.
I don't know. I'm hoping and praying that it doesn't happen this time. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it's like how long is it gonna be? Some insane amount.
Did he say 12 to 12?
I think, yeah, 12 hours.
Is that what he said?
I didn't know if that was a joke. So I think 12 hours. Hell yeah. You know what? Oh, it's our first true EFAP. Oh my god. I don't know why they decided to do it the way that it is now. Apparently there's like hundreds of hours of content that's just there. And for I think 24 hours you have like access to it. But you have to pick and choose. Yeah. So
okay.
I don't know why. So you know how it was supposed to be like full 24 hours, and then we did like it was like 8 hours, and now and then the next one was supposed to be like 8 hours, and I was like, okay, so where's the missing 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So where's that? Oh, there. Oh,
is that
my
the
God.
actual comic book content?
Yes, the missing 8 hours. It's like, oh no, there's like hundreds of hours of panels, and I was like, what the fuck have y'all been doing for a month? Is that all you've been doing for a month? Not actually writing comics or anything, or trying to improve your craft.
I mean, they're busy trying to figure out how to get comics out since they've laid off like 40% of their staff.
Yeah, free Jim Lee, free the man, the poor man. He has been trapped.
I love that became a running joke. That it's like every time he showed up, he looked miserable until like the one panel where he actually got to talk comic books, and you could see there's life in him again.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I thought it was
hilarious and sad.
Oh my god, he really did look like he was trapped. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm bad at doing these goodbye things. I'm really awful at it. I try. I even have an outro. that Loki made for me so that I could help me to say goodbye, and I still can't do it. So, we will continue the meme of me not being able to say goodbye by giving you 15-minute long goodbyes of me trying to figure out how to end a conversation. So, anyway, good night,
Bye, everyone.
y'all.